Church family. When you are humbled, how does it feel? Now, I don't mean when you are humbling yourself, but I mean when someone else steps in and pushes you down, presses you down. How does it feel? Yesterday, we talked about humility in our worship service. And there was a lot of different messages and meaning within the message that I offered. And some of those I made more clear and some others maybe not so much. But today we wanted to take an opportunity to focus on the times in our lives when we are humbled by others. So I mentioned yesterday that one of these words in the Bible that gets translated humbled is a Hebrew word, and it's also translated to subdue. There's three Hebrew words that get translated humble, and one of them literally means to subdue. So when you subdue someone, and we talked about what does that look like, folks sort of said, well, when you subdue someone, it's kind of like, if you're at war with one another and you subdue someone, you win and you push them down. I think we would all agree at different times in our lives that happens to us. But that is one of the ideas of humility in the Bible, that you can find yourself humble. Probably the English word that gets closest to that one might be humiliate, when you get humiliated. Mm-hmm. And it's connected, right, through the verb. So we wanted to just take a little bit of time today to think about when we're humble. It's not a great feeling. It hurts. It's painful. And yet there is a promise that God makes to us in Scripture when we are brought low, that we will be, by God, brought high.
Mm. Yeah. I looked a little bit more deeper into the passage that we sang yesterday. Humble thyself in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. That's in James chapter 4, verse 10. And just before that, there is, James is talking. This letter is about pride and about what we do with our passions. And so I want to start with verse 5. Part B of verse 4. So whoever decides to be the world's friend makes himself God's enemy. Or do you think the scripture means nothing when it says, the spirit that God caused to live within us has an envious yearning, but he gives greater grace. Therefore it says, God opposes the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. So submit to God, but resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and make your hearts pure, you double